Hello, everyone. Welcome to our media interview series where we present inspiring journeys of entrepreneurs. My name is Mayur Puchala, and today we are honored to have Mr. Nikhil Mittal of Mittal Software Labs Ltd. Thank you very much for attending today's interview, sir. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Mayu, for this opportunity. My name is Nikhil Mittal. I have been into IT industry for last 18 years. I worked in different organizations in different capacities. Started career as a developer and growing up myself as an account manager. Uh, I have also worked in different technologies like Microsoft, Java, React, robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, uh, and etc. And in the last 3 years, I started Mittal Software Labs as an organization to help different kind of customers across the globe, which in a way that the technology is how technology can favor them in their organization at a cost they are that is bearable to them, right? Uh, so that's how the journey is so far. And we started with a thought process 3 years back, where we created a framework where to reach different kind of customers, how it needs to help them, how we'll build the team, and what technologies will focus.
You mentioned about technology such as AI and machine learning. I'm sure that would be very beneficial in today's market,
Yes.
correct? Yes.
You can consider this as the future technologies. As of now, everybody is moving here and there, but these technologies will actually help businesses to grow faster than they can think of.
Yes. You have to keep innovating, otherwise you'll be left behind in the market.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. I'll start with the first question. Have you always wanted to launch this startup, or is there a story behind it?
It is a story for 13 years ago, uh, where I thought that I want to bring or help different people who are struggling in getting the right field, right? And there is a reason to it. I started my first job in IBM Calcutta, where which I get as a campus placement from IIT Kharagpur. But it was around September 2007. And within the first 3 months of my job, recession hit India very badly. That was the biggest recession in the world, right? And I lost my job.
Oh, I
So
see.
I always wanted to do something where you you are in the market, you don't have a fear of losing your job. I struggled a lot at that time because industry was down. Even I didn't have any computer background, any computer degree. I did masters in mathematics. I don't have a computer background. So even when few positions are available in the companies, but they don't consider the people coming from non-computer background. So in the 2009 itself, when I started my career with a new company, but I always have an aim that I will do something uh, for the people or for the candidates who completed their graduation, post-graduation, but struggle a lot to finding a job. Obviously, entrepreneurship is not a small journey that you can start anywhere, whenever you want.
Yes, that's true.
It's a lot of experience, exposure, understanding the market conditions. And that is why it took quite a long time for me. But I think at the right place.
Yes. Can you please share the struggle you had to reach this point during the business?
Struggle is, you can consider technology is a thing that is changing every now and then. Every 3 months, you learn something and the technology could change, right? Whenever
Yes.
you are in the project, you are working for different clients, the project goes for 5 years, right? 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. And if you're working on the same project for 10 years, when you come out of the project, you don't know, you are not aware of the technology that has grown into the market. And if you see my profile, I have changed a lot of different organizations, a lot of different technologies. And I think that is the reason, that is the backbone of my journey, that I'm able to sustain my life to start this journey.
Yes.
Because you need to keep innovative, keep learning new things, keep meeting with new people, understand new technologies, understanding new business problems. Uh, even to, if when you talk to different people, it is different, right? It is not same.
Yes.
When you talk to a person working in a healthcare is completely different from a person who is working in a BFSI domain, or your person who is working in an education domain, right? So
Yes.
you need to
Yes.
get all those things established, understand the market demand uh, before you actually start the entrepreneurship.
Yes. It's a combination of all the experiences you had, and it's always best to keep increasing that. So, was there ever a moment when you felt like giving up?
Not as of now, but yeah, there will be moments. I always consider that whenever you are into a business, right, there are chances it will go very high. There are chances it will go very low. So you need to be very thoughtful that none of the businesses there who only goes exponential, or who in a straight line, right? There will be ups and downs. There are a lot of issues in the market. There are people challenges. There are customer challenges, organization challenges. Everything is there, right? So
Yes.
there are times, but I think the best way is to don't take an action at that moment. Just keep yourself calm, wait for right time, and don't go on a speed which you can't control.
Yes. You have to keep, properly analyze the situation. How would you describe your work culture in your company?
I would say it's completely different. It's not easy in our company because I've worked in all different kind of IT organization, whether it is small enough having 10, 15 people, or big enough like EY where you have 3 lakh, 4 lakh people. I've seen all those different cultures. So the problem that we are solving in our organization, and that problem becomes the best part of the organization, is that we don't want people to grow at a speed of 5%, 7%, 10% increment every year, which is the standard appraisal in the IT organization. We want people to grow at 30, 40, 50% every year, right? And that
Yes.
is and we are helping them. That is where we selected the right technologies. We don't own every technology. We don't do every technology in our organization. We are very selective what we wanted to do, what we don't want to do. Because if we are doing the right thing with the right people, my understanding, the growing at a speed of 30, 40% is not difficult in the IT industry. And I am very fortunate that I am able to find the right people from the market who are working in an organization. They consider our organization as the organization they will work for their whole life. And I take the responsibility that they will grow in their life at that space that uh, they will not be able to grow anywhere else.
I do believe the employees are the backbone of the company in the end, right?
I can't do everything for
Yes.
my organization,
Mm.
right? These are
Yes.
the people who do for your organization.
Mm.
And I will take charge of giving back to them what they actually deserve.
So,
And for that, your question was how different it is from the other organizations, right? So,
yes, the work culture.
yeah, based on this, the culture in the organization, work culture is very difficult because they really work hard, because then only they understand that getting the growth is not so easy, right? They really work hard. They work day in, day out. Uh, they create their own teams. We are very free in hiring and firing mode, right? But we want right people in the right team at the right place. I always believe that if a person is not able to do something, that doesn't mean that the person is not able to do anything. Maybe he's not at the right place with the right thing, right? So you need to allow them, you need to uh, tell them very frankly that, okay, this job is not right for you, but there may be many other things that you can do very nicely, very efficiently, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
he, so it doesn't mean that you fire that employee, but you help that employee to help them understand what are the future options you have, what are the career options you have. Maybe we don't have every option available for you, but that doesn't mean that you are not available for anything. You can't do anything, right?
Yes.
So not only we give employment, but we also help people with the right feedback. And maybe I can't employ everyone, every opportunity, but I have a lot of connects. So I connect them with the other people where they can get benefit from, or they can employ in a different technology which we don't work. But anyways, we want to help, right?
Yes. I think that's very important. That's really amazing what you're doing, sir. In what way do you believe you're better than your competitors?
I don't believe in the competition. I am not
Hmm.
competing with any competitor in the market, right? I'm working for my own organization. I want to help in two ways. One, the organization who are not able to use the technology because of certain factors. Maybe they don't get the right technology. They are not aware of the technology. They are not aware how their business can become more efficient with the technology. That is one. Second is the people who are coming from the colleges, universities, uh, to help building their career at a faster pace.
Have you founded any other startup before this, and was it successful?
I don't want to name anyone, but yes, there are a lot of startups. Most of them are successful. Every startup doesn't seems to be successful in terms of numbers very soon. Some startups take 2 years, some takes 10 years. That's fine. There are different mindset the people start with.
Hmm.
And some of them failed also. That is also fine, I believe. Every failed startup is an experience for the person, right, who started it. That is, one
Yes.
startup failed doesn't mean that the person has failed. Maybe it will gain some experience and create another startup.
Yes. You learn from the failures and you can always move on from there.
Correct.
If not for your current startup, what would you do? What would you be doing right now?
If not the startup, I would have been following the career path. I was the account manager in STL before I started this organization. Maybe I grow myself in the different organization and different capacities. Uh, you can always help people in different capacities who want to. The only reason that I want to have startups is freedom, right? When you
Yes.
work with different organization, bigger organization, there are a lot of different teams. Sales team is different. Your HR, recruitment, onboarding, there are different teams, right? But
Yes.
those teams have different responsibilities, roles and responsibilities. But
There's a
sometimes,
hierarchy.
yeah, I have faced a lot of challenges in bigger organization.
Mm.
So, which I'm trying to solve in my own organization because now I have more uh, freedom or capacity to solve it.
Yes. How would you describe your journey as an entrepreneur in one word?
Yeah, I'm able to do what I wanted to do. So I considered that I'm the right path. I'm hoping that we'll get to the level that we wanted to do in next 10 years. Uh, we want to help more people. We are able to help 100 people as of now. We have 100 people in our team. We want to grow it to 500 people in the next 2 years. That is a target we have set up. And I think we are meeting the right people, so we'll be able to do it.
So everything's on the right track, and that's what matters. Right?
Yes.
Do you believe there's some sort of a pattern or formula to becoming a successful entrepreneur?
I think over the period of time, I learned one thing, which most of the people doesn't learn easily, is the finance. Finance is the one thing that controls whole of your life, whether you are doing a job or you're doing a business or you're doing a family or anything. Everything is revolving around the finance. And if you understand the finance during your college period, you will become the entrepreneur in the first 5 years of your life itself. And it took me understanding this a lot of time. I started reading and about the finance in 2017 or so. It took a couple of years for me to understand the inflation, the stock market, the companies, budgeting, allocation, personal finance, professional finance, business activities, branding. When you understand the finance as a whole, that is where you can do everything. Even if you're doing a job, that's not a problem. I've seen people growing from an executive to an executive director. And I've also seen the people who have started their career as executive and they end up their career after 40 years being a senior executive. Because the person doesn't make money, right? Money makes money. You need to understand how much money you would need to make money.
Yes.
Once you
All
understand,
aspects of a business is money in the end.
correct, anywhere, everywhere. The story is same. The people doesn't want to spend time in finance. They hire chartered accountants, company secretaries, the people. But until and unless you enter into this domain yourself, you will not be able to do it. And that
Yes.
is where you see more than 50% of the entrepreneurs are from the finance background. I'm not the one, but I'm learning from it. I don't have a degree of finance, but yes, I'm learning it because I have learned that until and unless you understand finance, you can't run a business. Every day you need to deal with it, right?
Yes.
You
Yes.
are hiring an employee, then you
Mm.
are there is a negotiation about the CTC, right? That is finance. You are you are quoting your customers. You
Mm.
are bidding for different projects. That is finance. People doesn't consider this is finance. People consider, okay, this is a sales person, this is a employment, this is HR, this is money. Everywhere you will feel finance. But if you
Yes.
know finance properly in different aspects, that will help you to understand what kind of people you need. What is your how to set your targets, right? I
Yes.
need 50 people into this budget. I need managers into this budget. I need to sell my services at this price so that your organization can sustain over a period of time. So everywhere this is finance.
Yes.
Most of the organizations that I have seen failed to scale. The reason being they have created a mix of people, mix of minds. One is catering finance, one is catering technology, one is catering different things, but they are not aligned with each other.
Mm.
Salesperson will say, I want to sell this. If we don't lower the cost, we'll not be able to sell. Finance person is saying, I am not able to create margins out of it. HR will say, I don't find the right candidate under this budget. But until and unless you are aligned as a team, you will not be able to succeed.
That's true. Business is a teamwork.
Correct.
And yes. So I'm sure you've faced many frustrations during your work. So what are your shortcuts for successfully handling frustrations and stress?
As I said earlier, whenever you get frustrated, uh, you just need to calm yourself, go somewhere else, move from that situation for some time,
Mm.
get your mind relaxed, and then you will be able to find a solution. If you want
Yes.
to try, if you try to solve the problem at the time itself, I think that's not the right time. I have tried initially when I started my company. I was
Yes.
trying to solve every problem then and there. That was very drastic situation. But I learned this over a period of time.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank for the constant support on your journey?
First of all, family, because when you are on an entrepreneur journey, first few years will be very critical, right? You need to
Yes.
give 24 hours of your life every day to your business. And the first sufferer of your entrepreneur journey is the family, your wife, your spouse, your children, your parents, uh, because they don't get the time from you that they deserve, right?
Yes.
Fortunately, uh, my family is supportive. I'm getting the time. They have allowed me to give their time to the business. So that is one. Second, all the mentors in my past. I'm very fortunate in the last 8, 10 years. I have seen very good people around myself. They help me to learn and grow fast, not learning everything. They have helped me to select the right thing to learn. These are two things I'm very thankful of throughout my life. I think I should be thankful to them.
That's very beautiful, sir. What is your feedback on startup lanes?
I think this is a good platform. For the last 1 year, I am in the group. I've only seen, I've not contributed anything. I've seen, I'm observing how startup lanes helping different entrepreneurs. And that is why we are here in this discussion. This encourages me that, okay, now I want to be part of it. Startup lanes is helping different people in different industries to grow their business. And they have helped, I think, more than lakhs of people. They have impacted many people in improving their lives. Uh, because once your business grows, you will be able to scale and sustain.
Yes.
And that is a time where you will come back to your family.
So, as you mentioned, there are many entrepreneurs on that. So, we have many aspiring entrepreneurs watching our channel. Would you like to say any few encouraging words for them?
Sure. So the only advice I have for every entrepreneur is don't go very fast. Understand finance. Whether you understand finance or you have anyone in your team who understand finance, and do your projections very diligently. There is no business, I think, which can never sustain. Like every business can sustain. It's the time that matters. Every business has ups and downs. You just need to wait for the right time and you will grow. Any help that you need in a technical field, I'm here to support.
Yes. And that was our final question. So that concludes this interview. I'd like to extend my gratitude to Mr. Nikhil Mittal for sharing his experiences and also to our viewers for tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you.